welcome to the first official episode of the Kickback sessions. I am your host, King Blue, and I'm just an interim host for this particular episode. What the Kickback sessions is, we just basically go around the VAL and we get a couple of artists that we like to perform some of their favorite songs, and then we just kick it back with them. Hence, Kickback sessions, you know. So the first ever official episode was inaugurated by one of my favorite artists in the VAL. He's a crazy entertainer. He used to rap, but I mean, I guess he failed at that. Maybe he was not as good as he thought he was. You know. But this guy is one of the most iconic artists, and for those of you who haven't seen it, just give him a couple of years and you guys will see exactly what I see in him, you know. He has released one of the biggest songs in the VAL by the name of Bala. Everyone still loves the song till this very day. He released Begezele, which everyone loved, and recently he released Kuzega, which is also on its way to tearing the VAL charts up. He's such an incredible talent. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first episode. Toss, aka Ndabagabani. What's going on, bro?
Man, relax.
I'm nice, man.
That was like a dope intro. Damn.
Yeah. I think the problem is a lot of artists don't really get to hear that about themselves.
Yeah.
You know, people don't actually tell them exactly what they think of them.
They just keep quiet, especially in the VAL.
Especially here where we live,
keep it to themselves.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so, I mean, I told you this the first time when we started working together, like, yo, you are going to be iconic one day. You are going to be legendary.
You really did.
Yeah, you know?
Did.
But let's get into it, man.
Yeah.
Who's Toss? How'd you get started?
So Toss in Tsakane Native, like he grew up at Tsakane for like 14 years. And then he came to...
Just so you guys know, there's like a bunch of randoms in the background that really have nothing to do with this show, so don't mind them. They're not used to nice things. Continue.
Yeah, well, Toss is actually from Tsakane. That's where he grew up, and he came to the VAL 2014. So the name Toss comes from Tsakane, from Claritiski, right?
Okay.
So in Tositiski are cool. So
yeah,
like hi when it's bizarre Toss. So yeah, Toss from Tsakane came to the VAL, didn't know anything. You know, he had the love for the music, but he didn't know anything about the music industry.
Yeah.
He got to the Six in 2016. He actually got introduced to be inside the studio and experience it by one of the guys, iconic guys, Spatler from Banger Boys. He's the one who took him in and said, yo, I've heard you rap and I like what I'm hearing, so let's just take you to the studio. And he took me to the studio, I recorded my first song, and ever since I've
you just fell in love with the music.
Fell in love.
Yeah.
Fell deeply in love.
Yeah.
You know?
When you got here and you sort of, because I mean, when you talk about 2016, this is like the era where VAL hip hop was at its peak.
Yeah.
You know, this is when everybody was releasing hits.
Yeah.
You know, did you find it easy to sort of utole like spaces are more enough dante about? Did that take a bit of time?
Nah, it really didn't, because the reason is when I started, I didn't had a lot of attention of what's going on around. Yeah, I was part of it. I was like a fan, deep fan of everyone was dropping.
Yeah.
I was behind it, but when I got in, I didn't based it on this who was doing what.
Okay.
This one is doing what. I just did my own thing, and I found my own space just automatically. People just messed with what I was doing. Yeah, that's what happened. Yo, I go by the name of Toss, Donaseka Sumzugulwe Kwaito, all the way from RMG and artistic label. I'm just here, man, to give you a great time and perform my music to you, and I hope you enjoy it. Let's go. The first song I'm gonna do is Twala. The reason behind the song, you know, inspiration behind it. I was in a relationship with this girl. We broke up, you know, we separated. She's still a special somebody to me, but she's an ex right now, you know, we're not talking anymore. But, you know how things go, man, you know, feelings are feelings. Anyways, I did this song for her, you know, just to win her back, and I actually failed, because I'm actually single right now. So let's do the song, man. This is her, by the way.
I think we both need space. Maybe Please try to understand.
Hey, mina ngiqwala ngawe. Lalela, awulalela, akodwa ngiqwala ngawe. Ngithanda wena babe, mina ngiqwala ngawe. Ngithanda wena babe, uzwa mina ngithini. I love your flaws and everything that has to do about you, mina ngiqwala ngawe. It's hard to open up and pour my heart, I keep it to myself, kodwa ngiqwala ngawe. I know I got my wrongs, I broke your heart a couple times, baby, kodwa ngiqwala ngawe. Sure, I need you back, baby girl, I need you back, sure ngiqwala ngawe. Yeah. Oh baby, you. Aish. Nginamaphutha ngiyaqapha kodwa sengawaphutha sengiphethe utshintsho ngesandla I'll never let it slip and nalo thando luningi for you and only you sengicela uqolo kakhulu sengizwa mgogodlweni sengiguqena ngamadolo ngatshela umntani ngawo antombe emhlophe embalenhle sengicela uqole tu umbambe isandla ngisondele I need a room the game ubheka amehlo umoyize I never used you as a prop the booty are not the reason that I fell the inner connection gave me the purpose to be kept your demeanor inspired to keep you grounded every second. Oh, girl, I need you here with me. I know you've been through a lot, I'm aware don't mean a thing, but I'm sure that I mean it would mean like everything to you. So I need you to let me call you my happy ever. Yeah, I love your flaws and everything that has to do about you. I mean, I'm calling out. It's hard to open up and pour my heart, I keep it to myself, but yeah, I know I got my wrongs, I broke your heart a couple times, baby, but I need you back, baby girl, I need you back, shooting. Shout out to Saint, Sure. Shout out to KTT. Thank you for the beautiful song, man. Sure. Hey. I'm really sorry for breaking your heart. I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry for breaking your heart. I hope you're good where you are.
One thing is, so last night I was listening to this radio show and they played the joint you did with LTD fam, and the girl was saying, oh my god, this guy's voice, you know. And then obviously when we started working, that's also one thing I told you, like your voice commands respect without you being aware. How, when you first discovered your voice, right, and how deep it can be, and I think some people must have mentioned you've got a brown dash vibe going, you know. So like your voice, was it something that you were afraid of, or once you discovered it, did you just feel like this is what's gonna make me stand out and be unique?
So that's a fun fact actually, because basically when I started, I had like this young voice, but man, like it was really small. If I can play you OG right now, you would swear it's not me.
Yeah.
Had this young voice, and then what happened was how I realized that it has changed. I was in studio recording.
Okay.
Like I was recording one of the songs by NK, like he was featuring me on some other song called Greatness. So I'm in the booth, they're about to play the beat, right? So I'm inside. I record without hearing myself because like the beat is so loud.
Yeah.
So I'm just going in. I go. After I'm done, when I get off, people in the studio who know my voice, they're like, yo, what happened?
Yeah.
I'm like, what are you talking about? You know?
Yeah.
They're like, yo, your voice, man, like it changed. I'm like, what are you talking about, bro? They're like, listen to this. When they played the song, I'm like,
that's not me. That's not me, bro.
Yeah, I'm like, what? Yeah. You know, then I was like, actually, this actually sounds way better than I used to sound.
Yeah.
And then that's when I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna run with this. And surprisingly, people just came to say, yo, bro, you remind us of Brown Dash. I'm like,
yeah. Because
Okay.
I said the same thing to you first time I heard you. I was like, yo, man, you know, you've got this cadence going on, you know.
Yeah.
So now you obviously started off as a hip hop artist,
Yeah.
and over time, I don't want to say you left hip hop, but I'd rather say your sound and your artistry started to evolve.
Yeah.
You know, I think maybe you started to find your sound a little more. What's the plan now? Now that you've found who you are and where you want to take it, how are you going to use this newfound creative freedom to propel yourself forward?
Oh, alright. Actually, with me changing myself, I not actually changing or just jumping into this different sound that I'm on right now. Was I did like introspection, like self-introspection to myself, and I realized that the sound that I'm doing, which was hip hop, the sound that I was doing, which was like hip hop, doesn't actually resonate with who Toss is and where he comes from, his background, everything, where he's rooted.
Sure.
Because there was a point where I went to a gas, like after I took my 2 years not going to a gas, not visiting my mother, nothing. 2 years in the Val, living in the suburbs with like my friends, playing Drake all the time, and speaking English every day. So I went to a gas, and I was chilling with like my old friends, my day ones since birth. We chilling, we talking. They speaking isiZulu, I'm speaking English. So I can see their faces when they're looking at me. They're like,
"What's going on,
bro? What's going on with you? Like you used to be this Kasi bro." And I used to call myself Toss, not Toss. I changed my name to Toss, from Toss to Toss. And they were like, when they called me Toss, I was like, no, bro, I'm not Toss, I'm Toss. They're like, what? What the hell, bro? So that's when I was like, yo. When I went back, I came back to the farm like, no ways. No flipping ways. How did I change myself?
Now you found yourself.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, okay, let me just go back to who Toss is and start afresh.
Yeah.
And just that's when Kwala came about, and that's when I started rapping, like not rapping, writing in Vene.
Sure.
Yeah.
Now we're about to do Sbegezeli. How Sbegezeli came about, we were chilling at Sizzle's house. He was just making beats, and then he said something to me, and I was like, yo, mina ne quality snabanga, something like that. And then he just said, like, repeat what you just said. I did it. Then he did a beat, and then that's when, like, I was like, yo, that ish is actually dope. Let's run with it. And then we did it. And then that's how Sbegezeli came about, So I actually wrote about my struggles, the things that I go through, and my personality, who I am as a person, in short, in 3 minutes, 12 seconds. So yeah, we're about to do it a cappella, without the vocals. Just try the beat. Ju, ishu. Aish. Ngiyabonga sizi. Lalela. Aish. Uzo, angizange langa ukubhekelele, zintshe zami sithukuthe, uriwanta impumelelo, sebenzela ugenelele, ngoba thina sibhekezele chief, asibhekezele chief, lalela, angizange langa ukubhekelele, zintshe zami sithukuthe, uriwanta impumelelo, sebenzela ugenelele, ngoba thina sibhekezele chief, asibhekezele chief, lalela, le life incane njengepipi ka-MT. Ungazithola ku-casket, ungibheke kahle angikhuliswanga nge-castet. Inkinga yami angihambisani no-busted. Bathi Toss, you the best, ungazongibuza ibhasi elibhaliwe. I don't need to flex, now uyabona ukuthi ngijimile. Zwane iphukuphuku zonke zami ngqondo ukuhlakanipha nokupakisha, that's my spura starter pack. Ngihlezi nginuka inkonkosi, dinga imali ekoloyi, angeke nginqinqe iblue mass. I'm busy building my dream, life idinga ukufeneswa, yeke ukuya ngabantu, uphila impilo efunwa nguwe ntwana, now win a choice. Phila impilo efuna nguwe ntwana, nawe une choice. Lalela, Hey, angizange nangokubhekelela zinja zami isithukuthele only want impumelelo sebenzela ugenelela ngoba thina sibekezele chief asibekezele chief lalela angizange nangokubhekelela zinja zami isithukuthele only want impumelelo sebenzela ugenelela ngoba thina sibekezele chief asibekezele chief lalela ungangiqoqeli inganekwane I'm not a fan of fairy tales uchitha isikhathi ongeke usule ngifuna imali ngikhanda coin if that S is not a dollar sign chief I can't save it seke scheme uroll ihlahla kulamalanga nyaka I'm not a screw ngiphume ekasi ungangideleli bamba intombi yakho ngezandla ungamekela khululeke sefikile ikhese novi ngaphendula umakhwapheni kodwa inkinga une-older age une-older no-6 hayi kodwa inkinga une-older age mina geza amakhwapha nje zobalayo ishu antwana yabo ukukhohlwa ngabantu abantu amakhwapha nanano ethona it's 2020 wanna get the money wanna take it to the top. Let's get this money, man. Siphakamise ikazi, siphakamise ama-suburbs, siphakamise wonke umuntu ofuna ukuphakama. 1, 2, 3, let's go. Angizange nangokubhekelela zinja zami isithukuthele only want impumelelo sebenzela ugenelela ngoba thina sibekezele chief asibekezele chief lalela ngizange nangokubhekelela zinja zami isithukuthele only want impumelelo sebenzela ugenelela ngoba thina sibekezele chief asibekezele chief lalela. This is my favorite song, man. It's really my favorite song. Shout out.
I think discovering things like that within your artistry, especially like Sanzanili A, that kind of helps you, you know.
Very important.
But now, so going back to this girl that I was listening to on the radio, and hearing how she was, hey man, look, Wano, she basically fucked you on air, you know. So, how do you deal with the females? I mean, you are an artist, bro. You got groupies, you know. You've got girls that you hit up, like, what's up? You know, how do you deal with that? Because I feel like it's time rappers and artists stop doing that. We know what y'all do.
Listen.
we got it. But how do you deal with the female love, man? Because I feel the females, for me, I feel like they support music more than Majida, you know? So, because Majida, from where I stand, they've got that mentality of you know what I mean? So how do you take care of your female fans, bro?
I just make sure that they know with the relationship between us. If we ever talk, get the opportunity to talk, I make sure that they know with, you here for the music, right? Sure. So that's what I'm gonna give to you. I'm not gonna give you like my affection as Upulu. So I'm just gonna show you the love from DOS as like the music side. Yeah. So everyone who knows me and what is like a fan, or we talk on WhatsApp and is a fan, they know what's going on. Understand? And then it comes to those who are not there for the music. They're just there just to,
to get smashed and all of that stuff,
and what I learned, Costa Teach, I had a conversation with him about this, girls. And I was like, when it comes to those girls, mind them, because they want to move you from
distractions.
They want to distract you.
Sure.
So what I did was, I just started like mising girls who are just on some, I love your voice, you sound sexy, I'm mice.
Sure.
Like,
that's good.
Completely.
Who are some of your musical influences? Who are the people that Mamela and you think, shit, this person
currently
actually makes me want to make better music than I am right now?
Currently?
Yeah.
I'd say Nasty.
He's crazy.
Bro, his creativity is on another level. And
I don't know if you guys saw, but he dropped a Zulu freestyle.
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah, there's a freestyle and I think he's with Gemini Major in the studio.
Yeah. It's fire.
Yeah.
It's fire. I carved it.
Yeah.
I carved it. It's Nasty. His creativity is the one that, pushes me. And when it comes to my pen game, the person that pushes me is Reese. Comes to pen game, that bro actually pushes, and it makes me want to write more. Reese and Touchline. It's Reese and Touchline.
Touchline is crazy with the storytelling.
So they are the ones who actually make me want to say, yo, bro, make like better music. And when it comes to beat choice, Casper, that guy knows how to pick his beats and how they fit him. So when it comes to like that whole combo, it's Casper and Okima Lumkuke when it comes to beat. And okay like inspires me to be more creative on stage.
Sure.
Because
he's crazy. He's a crazy performer.
On stage is crazy. So he pushes me on the stage side, Casper beat side. Like each and every artist has like their own puzzle to feed in making Toss who he is every time.
Yo, we're back with another one. This one is called Jigga. Supposed to feature actually Phantom Steez. Yeah, we're still figuring that out. Still have to figure that one out. So this song is actually, the reason why it's unreleased, I've done it like a long time ago, it's because I'm waiting for my time to actually pop and then I release this song. Because right now we're facing struggles, people are taking us for, you understand? Yeah, people are taking us for that thing and we're busy struggling. So the song is actually about my struggle and how it has turned around to be this beautiful dream that I'm living. So it's actually futuristic. So yeah, that's why I wrote the song. I'm just waiting for the time for me to pop. If you guys would download my music and make me pop some please. So yeah, can we do the song? No, that's not the song. That's not the song. What's going on? Yeah. I toss. Yeah. Dala ngisubuhlungu njaya. Dala reject. Dala bangithengisela amaphupho njo. Ngingena mali yokulala ngidlile ntwana. Benginyakhala ngikhalela bani. Angibe ngaza ke khona endaba nami. Hayi manje izinto sivele zashintsha dog. So ngicela ukubuza wonke ongiyathila ukuthi bongazi ukuthi ivili lajika jo. Lajika jo. Bongazi ukuthi impilo ehlonipha jo. Hlonipha life yokuphila njengesinayo. Bongazi ukuthi ivili lajika jo. Lajika jo. Lajika jo. Bongazi live kumele ihloniphe ntwana. Lalela angithi manje impilo ibutepu khala imethile inyathu ugijimisa umadiba ngibunule apartheid bongaqwala nginandaba esilongo ungqwalisa ifridge esilongo umama jabulile inzondo yakhe yaspana jo. What's crazy about is that they saw the potential but they chose to overlook it when but into engizalelwe yona ngizoyithola noma ungahlala ungangithandi noma ungahlala ungangifuni. Edala ngisubuhlungu njaya. Dala bangithengisela amaphupho jo. Dala bangithengisela amaphupho jo. Ngingena mali yokulala ngidlile ntwana. Benginyakhala ngikhalela ba. Angibe ngaza ke khona endaba nami. Manje izinto sivele zashintsha dog. So ngicela ukubuza wonke ongiyathila ukuthi bongazi ukuthi ivili lajika jo. Tell me. Bongazi live kumele ihloniphe ntwana. Lalela, bongazi ukuthi ivili lajika jo. Tshela mina jo. Bongazi live kumele ihloniphe ntwana. Ihloniphe life. And it's a gone boy, the one who spoke life into the dry bones, brought back hope to the doorsteps in Makasi. Nothing changed me, I've been dope like since the light. Undeniable, I'm a stage for cancer spread. Look, I've been quiet for a while now, I personified my hard work, now it's speaking. They need the volume up when the DJ plays the music. Hope you get hooked in your hustle when you bump things. Dala ngisubuhlungu njaya. Dala bangithengisela amaphupho jo. Dala bangithengisela amaphupho jo. Ngingena mali yokulala ngidlile ntwana. Benginyakhala ngikhalela bona. Angibe ngaza ke khona endaba nami. Hayi manje izinto sivele zashintsha dog. So ngicela ukubuza wonke ongiyathila ukuthi bongazi ukuthi ivili lajika jo. Atshela mina ntwana. Bongazi live kumele ihloniphe jo. Lalela. Bongazi ukuthi ivili lajika jo.
manje impilo ibutepu khalimetse linyatsi ngijimisa umadiba ngibhunule apartheid bongagqwala nginandaba esilongo ngigqwalisa ifridge esilongo mama jabulile inzondo yakhe yaspana. What's crazy about is that they saw the potential, but they chose to overlook it when they had to uplift me. But into dalelwa yona uzoyithola noma ungahlala ungafuni noma abahlala bakuzonda uzoyithola njalo.
Alright, man, you currently have a single, Kuzega.
Yeah.
Man, you and I have had the conversation about the song, and I was like, yo, man, are you sure you want to release this thing?
Yeah.
And I was telling you, man, the Hans are going to be mad. And then today when we got here, you were like, yo, man, the Hans are actually the ones who are loving this thing, you know?
They're the ones who are pushing.
Yeah, and I mean, look, from where I stand, the lyrical content of that song, it's provocative for now, because it's like, you know, and I'm like, dog, do you not live in the Val, you know?
Yeah, I do.
What, I mean, how? Like, how did you, like, what goes through your mind? Here's the song, and you're thinking to yourself, fuck. I mean, obviously, we all know the story behind it. This nigga got hurt, guys. This nigga got butt hurt, sharp is whatever.
Big time.
But now my thing is, how do you get the beat, and then you start thinking about, I'm gonna shit on these bitches, bro?
Yo. So what happened is, we in studio actually, right? SWAT is like, yo, my bro, I have a beat for you since you doing like this NYK project.
Yeah.
Like, here's a beat, right? He plays it. Me, I've already had like hooks written from at the balls.
Okay.
Right? So every time I'm in my feels, hot man, I write. Every time I'm in my feels, I write.
Yeah.
So at that time I was thinking about, yo, I'm single and I'm thinking of why am I actually single?
Oh, yeah, sis.
Understand?
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, like, bro, why are you single? So I come to realize that, listen, boy, you've been hurt so many times in the vow that you don't actually give a F about love anymore.
Yes, sis. That's deep.
You know?
That's deep, bro.
Like, I don't give any flying F about love.
Yeah.
Any girl who comes to me and say, Toss, I love you, sure, as family. Cool.
Sure, yeah, well.
But when it comes to the other side,
We're not doing none of that.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
So when I write it, I'm like, yo, I need to actually give my other cheaters out there in the six who actually want to get into this love thing, like, yo, my bro, some belief. I don't want to know too much. Because I did that.
Yeah.
And my heart got fucked.
Damn, bro. That's
Fucked.
crazy. That's crazy.
Fucked up. I think my heart is in like pieces right now. Some pieces here.
Yes.
Like,
you know, but also like I've kinda come to realize, man, like niggas have become soft, you know. I feel like the roles are reversing a bit.
Yeah.
Homies are becoming women and women are becoming homies, you know. So cause there was this hand I was talking to on one of my social media platforms and she was saying, yeah, we're gonna dribble you guys, like it's our time, you know. She was actually using that, like, it's our time, we are going to dribble y'all, you know.
Bro.
But look, man, all I know is that it's an incredible song. Can't wait to see the visuals for it. So in order, like, with us wrapping it up, what's the plan? What's your short-term plan?
Right now.
Like, let's say the next 3 years. I mean, we don't have to think beyond that, but in the next 3 years, what's the plan, like, with you, the whole team, and where do you want to see the music take you?
Alright, so right now, what I'm trying to do for this year is implement the look Yaga does and who he is, like his identity. Who is Toss? When you think of Toss, you should think of this. You know, that's the plan for this year. And when it comes to 2021, 22, we just want to penetrate the industry in every angle we can.
Yeah.
Like, get inside, register our name in people's heads.
Make it happen. Make
Make it happen, make it big, understand? And do things that people think were not possible.
Yeah.
And just the main object is to make Venek global.
That's the goal, bro.
That's my goal.
Yeah.
I just want to make Venek global. I want Drake to sit at his house and play Spegezele.
Sure.
You know, he doesn't understand the words, but he should understand.
The same way they play the
feel it.
Nigerian guys.
Exactly.
Sure.
Understand? And how Burna Boy did it, how Wizkid did it, Davido. Like, they went in.
That's a whole different conversation.
You know?
Yeah.
So I just want to be on that same level. But for now, let me just conquer my own home and just let them know who Toss is. for the next 3 years. Then going forward, let's go get the world.
Hey man, look, bro, we here at Kickback Sessions, we wish you all the luck in the world with the whole team.
I appreciate it.
Like honestly, like I really do mean this. You are such a unique talent, you know, like you stand out as an artist. Some artists, for them to stand out, they've got to do weird things, you know, but with you it's so effortless, and I think you also play into that the right way. Like the fact that you've accepted how gassy you are, you know, some artists, they run away from that, and it's like, man, that's who you are, you know. So before we let you go, bro, like if people want to holler at you, how do they get in contact? Bookings, social media, all of that. Let them know what it is.
On social media pages, on Instagram, I'm at Indabagabani, both on Twitter and Instagram, right?
We'll include it right here.
Yeah, and if you want to book me, there's an email address there on both platforms. There's like email address where it says Toss Bookings. You just click and book me.
It'll happen.
Man. My manager is gonna respond, and I get the guaps. You have the fun.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up.
Take it to the top. So yeah,
bro, it's a pleasure talking to you, man. We wish you all the best, and we hope that everything works out for you, man.
Thank you very much for having me. This was actually dope.
Hey, man.
Hey,
y'all know what it is, man. It's our time now. We're gonna make it happen. So before we go, man, please guys do remember to hit that subscribe button, and after you hit the subscribe button, hit that little bell icon so that it can notify you every single time when we upload a brand new video. We're gonna see you guys in the next episode of the Kickback Sessions. Ndawagabani, King Blue, we out.
Shut up.
Yo, we're about to do Kuzega. This is actually a crazy song, man. This is actually a really mad song. The reason behind, or the inspiration behind the song is actually that I got my heart broken in the Val so many times. Like in the Val, I've been in like 5 relationships. Out of 5, in 4 relationships, I got my heart broken. And they always cheat. You know, it's nothing different. They're always cheating on me. So I actually came to like a realization. So ke la ngathola nje ukuthi yazini ngona ngikhuluma isiZulu. Ngona nje ngathola ukuthi yazini inhleke abantwana baseval fele kithi bad bitch. Like abasifuni jo. Abasifuni basiphula inhliziyo. So I was like, you know what? Let me just do this song just to khuza other kids there. A kid who's in grade 8, a kid who's in grade 9. And ama-hotman wey'ntshebe ayakhala ngabantwana abaseval. Cabanga. Kunzima kayintwana. So yeah, it's the current single. It's out on any digital platform you can think about. It's there. So yeah, please get it. Please download it. Please share it with your friends. Khuza abanye abantwana nje so they know ukuthi hey kunzima kayini. Let's go. Hey. Issue. Kusevali la. Ngithi wena ke khuzeka wena man. Ewe, kusevali la. Wenza khuzeka. Kusevali la. Ewe, wenza khuzeka. Kusevali ewe, wenza lale. Kusevali la sazana sonke. Wavula ikheke silifuna sonke. Siyafana la kunamaqeshana. Ungajole vali bothanda of stage. Khuzeka wena man, khuzeka wena man, khuzeka. Lalela, kusevali la sazana sonke. Wavula ikheke silifuna sonke. Siyafana la kunamaqeshana. Ungajole vali bothanda of stage. Khuzeka wena man, khuzeka wena man, khuzeka. Lalela, khuzeka wena man, khuzeka. Feel like I can dance right now. Khuzeka wena man, khuzeka. Aywe, khuzeka wena man, khuzeka. Ewe, khuzeka. Lalela, think deep before you call a man. Joyele nokudliwa dlela bani. She's not a trophy wife, a couple queen. Skaratangwa no kibet beach. Skaratangwa no kibet beach. Skaratangwa no kibet beach. Skaratangwa no kibet. wenzani ujole vali wenzani wenzani ujole vali wenzani ya wena wenzani ujole vali wenzani wenzani ujole vali wenzani tell mina wenzani ujole vali wenzani wenzani ujole vali wenzani tell mina wenzani ujole vali wenzani wenzani ujole vali wenzani tell mina uthembeni ujole vali uthembeni uthembeni ujole vali uthembeni tell mina uthembeni ujole vali uthembeni uthembeni ujole vali uthembeni tell mina uthembeni ujole vali uthembeni wenja uthembeni ujole vali uthembeni tell mina uthembeni ujole vali uthembeni uthembeni ujole vali uthembeni tell kusefani la sazana sonke wavula ikheke sifuna sonke siyaphana nakunamanqeshana ungajole vali bothanda ustage khuzeka wena mani khuzeka khuzeka wena mani khuzeka ya sefani la sazana sonke wavula ikheke sifuna sonke siyaphana nakunamanqeshana ungajole vali bothanda ustage khuzeka wena mani khuzeka wena mani khuzeka khuzeka wena mani khuzeka oh yeah khuzeka wena mani khuzeka ash bathi yeah khuzeka wena mani khuzeka ash nale let's think deep before you call a man joyele nokudliwa dlela abantu she's not a trophy wife you can't be skaratangwa no Kickback beach ewe skaratangwa no Kickback beach ewe skaratangwa no Kickback yo think deep before you call a man joyele nokudliwa dlela abantu she's not a trophy wife you can't be skaratangwa no Kickback beach skaratangwa no Kickback beach skaratangwa no Kickback beach skaratangwa no Kickback beach skaratangwa no Kickback yeah wenzani ujole vali wenzani wenzani ujole vali wenzani wenzani ujole vali wenzani wenzani ujole vali wenzani tell mina wenzani ujole vali wenzani wenzani ujole vali wenzani tell mina wenzani ujole vali wenzani wenzani ujole uthembeni ujole vali uthembeni uthembeni ujole vali uthembeni tell mina uthembeni ujole vali uthembeni uthembeni ujole vali uthembeni tell mina uthembeni ujole vali uthembeni uthembeni ujole vali uthembeni tell mina uthembeni ujole vali uthembeni uthembeni ujole vali uthembeni sefani la sazana sonke wavula ikheke sifuna sonke siyaphana nakunamanqeshana ungajole vali bothanda ustage khuzeka wena mani khuzeka wena mani khuzeka sefani la sazana sonke wavula ikheke sifuna sonke siyaphana nakunamanqeshana ungajole vali bothanda ustage khuzeka wena mani khuzeka wena mani khuzeka yeah Joe. Aye. This lockdown is covering us. We need to be a crew right now. Yeah. Please get it, man. It's out. It's everywhere. Please get it. Kuzega. Yeah. Thank you very much. It's been an honor. Thank you very much for having me. Thank you for watching. Thank you for taking this to the top with me. Ngiyabonga. I go by the name of Toss. Please get me out there on socials at Indabagabani on Twitter, Instagram. Fuck Facebook.